Nothing better than the month of October. It's a lot of fun, especially if your team is in it. That's for sure. Now, one of those teams that happen to be in it is the Milwaukee Brewers. So we welcome to the show Kyle Lobner of Brew Crew Ball. It's a new year. It's a new team. You know, you guys end on a high note as well with that 7-3 win over the Pirates, setting the new franchise record. I mean, you guys are heading into the postseason on a good note, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just last week, things really kind of came together a little bit for this team. Taking 2 out of 3 from the Pirates to clinch home field advantage in the NLDS was a really big deal. Getting a good performance last night from Zach Greinke on short rest was encouraging. And I think this is a team that's really in a pretty good position to, maybe get hot in the postseason.
Okay, so let's talk about the postseason. Let's talk about this round 1 matchup. I mean, PJ and I were just going back and forth a few minutes ago about what we thought was going to happen. You're going to be taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Kind of discuss me your thoughts on just this series in general, really.
Well, I mean, it's really been fascinating to watch this week. I mean, the Brewers went into yesterday with 4 different playoff scenarios in play based on just one day's events. So we haven't really had a lot of time to prep for the Diamondbacks yet because this is the first day we know for sure that they're who we're facing.
Yeah, exactly.
Ian Kennedy, I think, is really the guy that I think could be a key to this series just because the Brewers could face him twice if it goes to 5 games. But Giovanni Gallardo's been really hot lately, too. So it really, one of the better pitching matchups of Saturday may very well be that first game, Gallardo and Ian Kennedy. Mm-hmm. And from there, it'll be really interesting to see how things go. The Diamondbacks kind of had the Brewers' number when they played earlier this season, but it's been a while since these two teams have crossed paths. So really, we're at a point, a 5-game series, anything can happen.
When it comes down to it, you look to see, days rest right now, how the schedule actually pans out for your team, who's going to be able to pitch on certain days. Kind of tell me how the way it sets up for your rotation right now. How's it actually going to look like it's going to pan out?
Well, Giovanni Gallardo will pitch on Saturday. We've already covered that. Sunday is going to be interesting. Zach Greinke pitched last night.
I was going to say, that's what I was thinking. That's more where I was getting at. I mean, I get game 1, but from there on out, how are we going?
Well, there's going to be an interesting decision made with Greinke one way or the other. He pitched last night. He really doesn't like to take extra days of rest between starts, if at all possible, which is why he pitched last night and actually pitched on short rest. He pitched pretty well last night and only threw about 74 pitches. So there's a chance that he could be brought back on short rest to pitch on Sunday. And I'm not sure that we'll get an announcement on that one way or the other, maybe until Saturday. But he's going to pitch either game 2 or 3. If it's not him, it'll be Sean Markham, who has also pitched very well this year, but is starting to hit a little bit of a wall lately. He's set a career high this year for innings pitched, and at times over the last month, he's really looked like a guy who is slowing down and tiring a little bit. Game 4 will almost certainly be Randy Wolf. I doubt they'll bring Giovanni Gallardo back on short rest. And then game 5, should it be needed, it'll be Gallardo again.